Very good morning to you all. Thank you for giving invitation to do this meditation retreat. We started our program last night. I gave a Dhamma talk on anicca, impermanence. If you were here, it is very useful, but you have missed that chance. No problem. While we are meditating, we can discuss furthermore the things related to those three characteristics. First of all, we are going to observe 8 precepts. Say sadhu 3 times. Recite with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One. Repeat after me. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Buddha as my refuge. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Dhamma as my refuge. Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Sangha as my refuge. Dutiyampi. For the second time, Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Buddha as my refuge. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Dhamma as my refuge. Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Sangha as my refuge. Tatiyampi. For the third time, Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Buddha as my refuge. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Dhamma as my refuge. Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Sangha as my refuge. Pāṇātipātā vēramaṇī sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from destroying living beings. Adinādāna vēramaṇī sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from taking things not given. Abrahmacharya veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from sexual misconduct. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from false speech. Surameraya majjapama dattana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from liquor and drugs that causes intoxication and heedlessness. Vikala bhojana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from taking food at inappropriate times. Nacha gita vadita visuka dasana Mala gandha vilepana dharana mandana vibhusanatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from dancing, singing, playing musical instruments, seeing the jokes, using the garlands, perfumes, and creams that tend to beautify and adorn the person. Uchchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. I undertake to observe the precept to abstain from using high and luxurious seeds. Imang attanga uposatha silang. Recite. Imang attanga uposatha silang samadhiyami. I observe these 8 precepts in front of the Buddha. I promise to protect without violating these precepts. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now you observed 8 precepts. You promised in front of the Buddha to protect them without damaging. These precepts are not difficult to observe, easy. Today you are living here with fully concentrated mind. You can control your mind without developing evil thoughts. You can control your words without talking evil things which are harmful to oneself and others. And also you can work, you can walk, you can behave without harming to other persons, oneself and other persons. Control your mind, words and body. When you live here today, you have to observe the noble silence. Don't talk with others. Don't talk unnecessary things. Just live alone. Sometimes you are so close friends, you can't live without talking with them. When we talk, we use unnecessary words. And also we use harmful words. We criticize others. At that time, we accumulate demerits. Therefore, Buddha wanted us to observe noble silence. It is explained in suttas, Ariyova tunhi bhavo. Ariya tunhi bhava. Dhammi va kata ariyova tunhi bhava. When we gather to one place, we have to do two things. One thing is talking about Dhamma, great teachings of the Buddha. It's no problem. You can talk about the Dhamma factors. In other times, the second thing is observe noble silence. Observe noble silence. Don't talk other things today. From this moment, we are going to practice meditation. We talk limited words. Just practice much. You have practiced meditation for a long time. If you have any difficulties sitting on the floor, you can sit on the chair, no problem. If you feel sleepy, just stand up and walk around here. This is not a tough task. Just take it as simple. Don't think it as very tough and hard work. Just relax. Relax your mind. Relax your body. If you have any difficulties, if you want to go out, no problem, you can go out, then come back. While we are meditating, it's difficult to concentrate our mind, moving here and there. Various kinds of thoughts are coming. That is the nature of the mind. Don't worry. One time, it will be fixed. Let it to be fixed. Meditate as much as possible. Continue with astray mind. Mind is going astray. No problem. At once, the mind will be fixed. Wait in that object. Whatever we are practiced in our previous days, you can follow them. No need to follow my instructions. Just follow your own way. I will guide you. While you are meditating on breathing system, at once your mind will suggest, oh, it's enough. Now you turn your mind into vipassana. Okay, start. Start to do vipassana meditation. No need to worry. Bhante gave us this instruction. We have to follow it strictly. I should not go to vipassana. Don't think like that. Just follow the suggestion of the mind. If it is a good, just decide. Sometimes mind is deceiving us, taking to unnecessary paths. Just you have to be aware of the mind. He is suggesting wrong way. If it is a good way, you can clearly understand, oh, it is good. Vipassana is good. I can turn my mind into vipassana. No problem. Go on. Continue. We will give some instructions for the basic practice and also for further concentration. Let's start by Annapanasati. Then we will practice vipassana after concentrating our mind, because you came here with empirical and conventional environment, with family members. You spent a long time. Now it's difficult to concentrate at once. Therefore, we have to concentrate our mind first of all. Now we think on breathing system. We think on the breath in and breath out. Starting meditation, object is breathing system. Okay, close your eyes. Put your hands on the lap and straight body. Spinal cord must be straight. If you can, straight in that posture, it is good. Think about your breath mindfully. Take breath in mindfully. No need to take breath hardly. Just natural way you can breathe. Then take breath out mindfully. Okay, continue. Start now. Sadhu. Now we are going to listen to special facts which are related to the meditation. I would like to explain the value of meditation and the scientific investigations done related to the meditation. Just see the topic here, manage brain waves through meditation. Recently the scientists have found we can manage the brain waves meditating. Different kinds of postures are there. When we see here also, we can see different kinds of postures. See one posture like this, keeping hands in this manner. Then another way, keeping hands on the knee. Then here you can see the storehouse of chips. In modern days, we can say this is the world of chips. Everything is stored in chips. Many data, pictures and documents and various kinds of things have stored in memory cards, in chips. Now the storage has increased up to trillions, such as gigabyte and terabyte. In future, more storages can be seen. When we think about our brain, we can't measure the capacity of the memory in our mind. Very big capacity. We can learn many languages, more than 100 languages we can store in our mind. We can keep lots of documents, data in our mind. When we think about the past period, the period of Buddha, our monks memorized all the Dhamma facts. Venerable Ananda Thera is called Dhamma Bhandagarika, treasurer of the Dhamma, Dhamma Bhandagarika. 84,000 of the doctrines have kept in his mind. Memory is very so powerful of Venerable Ananda. When the time being, it was written on the palm leaves, then printed all those dhammas on books. And also now those dhamma factors, books of the dhammas have kept in memory chips. Even I have a chip, all the dhammas with commentaries and tika, sub-commentaries are there in that chip, small, similar to a nail, that chip. All the dhammas are there inside. Easy to do research, easy to search. Brain, as you all know, the brain is an electrochemical organ, machine, using electromagnetic energy to function. Electrical activity emanating from the brain is displayed in the form of brain waves. Meditation, during meditation, brain waves alter. We can manage our brain waves. We can change the brain waves into a good position, good condition during meditation. See the brain as you have learned, studied in your school period. Especially see the occipital lobe. I would like to draw your attention to the front globe here. Occipital lobe. In meditation, this lobe is developing with other sections of the brain. The brain weight 1300 to 1400 grams, made up of about 100 billions of neurons. In the brain, there are billions of neurons. The most complex living structure on the universe is brain. This is the activity of neurons in the brain with energy, electricity. It's moving here and there. You know, in our body there's electricity. When we meditate, it is increasing, resolving the problems of nervous system and blood system. When we meditate, the electricity is increasing. Then the diseases can be removed. Many of diseases can be removed from our nervous system and also blood system. When we meditate, we can experience this electricity. We can feel the electricity is passing through the joints I have experienced it when I meditate and just vibrate in the fingers and passing energy through these fingers. When I fold my arm and concentrate my mind, I can show you it's happening even this moment. See it. See, it's happening. It means the energy is releasing from the ends of our fingers. So in the normal manner, nothing is happening. Now hands are okay. When I concentrate my mind, just I feel it's vibrating. We can use this to cure the persons. If there's someone who is having headache or some pain, we can use that power to cure. You know, there are many people in the world who has got healing power. They use that power. So you also can increase this power, then you can use it for the benefit of others and also oneself. You can cure yourself. This is the energy, electricity. So brain is there, thinking brain and emotional brain. Two kinds of brains. Sigmund Freud, as you all know, according to his theory, it's similar to an iceberg. Thoughts, perceptions in a upper level. Then second, memories, stored knowledge. We can say it's subconsciousness. Conscious level is first one, the second one is subconscious level. Then the last, when we meditate, when we go into the deep meditation, it becomes unconscious level. It means nothing is there. The mind becomes empty. When we reach to the final goal, the mind becomes zero. Nothing is there. No any clingings, no cravings, no seeds of karma, no seeds of cravings. Fully empty. We need to reach to that point. Here are the brain waves, the moving of brain waves. Another information is here, anatomy of the mind. Meditation gives you access to your mind's most powerful layers. Conscious mind, subconscious mind and unconscious mind here. The brain waves also mentioned in conscious mind, beta brain waves are there. Then in subconscious mind, alpha and theta brain waves. Unconscious mind, delta brain waves. If I explain this picture, it will take one day. Many factors are there. Just you think the layer of the brains. Meditation is supporting to control all the brain waves. Meditation, scientific view. Meditation is described in psychophysiological terminology as a wakeful hypometabolic. She has written, I am awake. Yeah. When we meditate, awake, making our mind into a wakeful condition. State characterized by reductions in oxygen consumption. When we meditate, the oxygen consumption is reduced, less, using less. Carbon dioxide elimination and the rate and volume of respiration, a slight increase in the acidity of arterial blood, marked disease in the blood lactate level, a slowing of the heartbeat. Heartbeat also becomes slow. a marked decrease in the blood lactate level, a slowing of the heartbeat, a considerable increase in skin resistance, and an electroencephalogram pattern of intensification of slow alpha waves with occasional theta wave activity. When we meditate, alpha waves are increasing. It is producing the calmness, peacefulness in the mind, alpha waves. I will explain all those waves later on. It may be surmised that the metabolism during normal waking hours is probably maintained at the lowest possible healthy level in the case of the Arahant, as his body is not subject to undue wear and tear brought about by emotional excitement. The body of the Arahants are so peaceful, and they have controlled all the feelings. The positive, refined, sublime emotions or the divine modes of conduct, Brahma Vihara, such as Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekha, not to speak of the higher cognitive states, must necessarily find expression in body chemistry to produce a healthy constitution and a calm, unruffled, serene personality filled with peace, contentment, and the joy of enlightenment. It is called Sambodhi Sukha. When we meditate on breathing system, if the mind is concentrated well, just we feel we are taking breath very low, very soft, not high breath. We are not taking high breath. No need, because oxygen is not necessary that much, because our body is like sleeping. No moving our hands and our parts of the body. That is why the oxygen amount of the oxygen is limited. No need much. There are two scientists named as Wallace and Benson. They report that 15 subjects tested showed a rise of about 140,000 ohms in 20 minutes. In sleep, skin resistance normally rises, but not so much or at such a rate. The same test is used in lie detection, and most laboratory studies have found that the skin resistance response is the best indicator of deception. This evidence shows beyond doubt that involuntary physiological changes accompany emotional states, both positive and negative. Again, it is said that the brain is constantly emitting small electrical potentials measured in cycles per second called hertz. We measure the brain waves, the power of brain waves by hertz. These waves of varying frequencies and shapes are labeled with Greek letters such as delta waves less than 4 hertz, theta waves 4 to 7 hertz, alpha waves 8 to 13 hertz, and beta waves greater than 14 hertz. Electroencephalographic recording of subjects in meditation have disclosed a marked intensification of alpha waves. Wallace and Benson report that they recorded the waves from 7 main areas of the brain on magnetic tape and analyzed the patterns with a computer. They say that typically there was an increase in intensity of slow alpha waves at 8 or 9 cycles per second in the frontal and central region of the brain during meditation. These researches are very important to us. Sri Lankan research is there. Recently they have done this research method is electroencephalographic. It means EEG. We use this system to check the behavior of the brain. Measurement is EEG. Findings: alpha rhythm is an EEG correlate for a state of relaxed wakefulness best obtained with eyes closed, generally with higher voltage over occipital region. That is why I informed you earlier, we have to remember this region, occipital region of the brain. Sometimes people are saying there's a third eye here, third eye. We can see using third eye. God, Ishvara had third eye according to their teaching. If he looks using third eye, everything will burn. That much powerful. High electricity is there. So it is a little bit connected to this research. They also have found that kind of electricity. Meditation practices have gained increasing attention as a non-pharmacological intervention for mind relaxation. This research group is Kumari, Ranatunga, Jayasinghe, Ediriman, Vimalasiri, Srikanth, De Silva. Genetic Diagnostic and Research Laboratory, Faculty of Medical Science, University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, Sri Lanka. They have supported to do this research. Department of Information Technology, Faculty of Information Technology, University of Moratuwa, Sri Lanka. And Lanka Hospitals, Sri Lanka. So they have done this research well. Here are some findings. Meditators with long-term 5 years experience in several meditation techniques participated in the study. EEG was recorded for 15 minutes in 2 phases, prior and during meditation. Using the technique Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation, shortened form is TWIM. It's Vipassana meditation. With eyes closed, fast Fourier transformed EEG signals of frontal region in 6 meditators and of occipital region, 1 channel. In 5 meditators were extracted considering the clearness of signals, raw power values and log. Here some mention, scientific mentions, a value of frontal and occipital regions respectively were analyzed with respect to multiple frequency bands and their percentage variations in energy level. Results. Average percentage energy variations were contributed by frontal delta 50% decrement, theta 100%, alpha 33%, beta 5%, gamma 1% increments. So delta is decreasing. That brain wave is decreasing. Alpha is increasing highly while meditating. Log power, value variation of alpha wave of a subject before meditation. Here the EEG before meditation, it is going high. Frequency range is high. All the brain waves are increasing, working fast. EEG recording interface of a subject for frontal region before meditation. Here the before meditation, the structure and the result of the brain, you can see the bar, red colored bar. It is delta. Delta is in a higher level. Then theta is little bit higher. Before meditation, this is the position of before meditation. Here, one more picture, another way. During meditation, EEG recording interface of a subject for frontal region. They checked only the frontal region. See here the difference. Alpha is increasing, the blue colored one. While we are meditating, alpha wave is increasing. It is producing peacefulness and calmness. Conclusion of Sri Lankan research. Frontal and occipital alpha power increment may suggest a mind relaxation effect. A signal analysis from other brain regions needs to be performed for confirmation. They said we have to do more research on other parts of the brain. The increment may be due to TWIM meditation or other meditation techniques practiced in past or due to combination of both. This warrants comparative studies exploring differences between various approach and techniques, samatha and vipassana. When we meditate on samatha also, it's happening with larger sample size to delineate effects of meditation on brain activity. Here are the 5 kinds of brain waves: gamma, beta, alpha, theta, delta. See the activity of waves. Gamma, problem solving, concentration. Beta, busy, active mind. Alpha, reflective, restful. In meditation position, we are experiencing it. Theta, drowsiness. When we meditate, sometimes we see drowsiness, sleepy. It means that brain wave is working high. Theta is working high. Delta, sleep, dreaming. Oh, after that we go to the sleep. Oh, delta brain waves are working high. That is why sleepy. We are sleeping. These 5 kinds of brain waves are explained. Gamma waves. They are involved in higher processing tasks as well as cognitive functioning. Gamma waves are important for learning, memory and information processing. It is thought that the 40 Hertz gamma wave is important for the binding of our senses in regards to perception and are involved in learning new material. It has been found that individuals who are mentally challenged and have learning disabilities tend to have lower gamma activity than average. One thing you have to learn now, if the gamma waves are high, it is producing some problems. If the gamma waves are very low, it also producing some problem. Various kinds of mental diseases will arise. If it is more high, it is a problematic condition. Here I have given too much gamma waves produces anxiety, high arousal and stress. Then too little ADHD, there are some mental disease, attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, and depression, learning disabilities. So we have to control this gamma wave. Or else it may be a cause for the mental disease. While we are meditating, we can control this gamma wave. Optimal binding senses, cognition, information processing, learning, perception, REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. Do you have rapid eye movement sleep? I have seen some persons are sleeping but eyes are open. The black, this baby is moving. Moving. It is difficult to see because he is moving his eye. How to manage? Gamma waves must manage through meditation. So we have to balance, we have to manage the gamma waves. If we balance it, it is good for our physical and mental conditions. Beta waves, they produce awakening awareness, extroversion, concentration, logical thinking, active conversation. Normally we are in the beta state. In the beta state we are attentive, thinking actively and alert. Beta brain waves dominate our normal waking state of consciousness when attention is directed towards cognitive tasks and the outside world. Beta is a fast activity present when we are alert, attentive, engaged in problem solving, judgment, decision making, and engaged in focused mental activity. These all brain waves are necessary to us, useful, but we have to control them. Frequency range is 13 to 30 hertz per second. Too much beta waves produces diseases. Adrenaline, anxiety, high arousal, inability to relax, stress. These are mental diseases. Too little ADHD, daydreaming, depression, poor cognition. Optimal conscious focus, memory, problem solving. If we have control, it is producing conscious focus, and also memory, good memory will come to us. Problem solving can be done easily. How to manage? Through meditation. Alpha waves, they place the brain in states of relaxation times, non-arousal, meditation, hypnosis. Alpha brain waves are dominant during quietly flowing thoughts and in some meditative states. Alpha is the power of now, being here, in the present. Alpha is the resting state for the brain. Alpha waves aid overall mental coordination, calmness, alertness, mind-body integration and learning. It helps us calm down when necessary and promotes feelings of deep relaxation. If we become stressed, a phenomenon called alpha blocking may occur, which involves excessive beta activity and very little alpha. Essentially, the beta waves block out the production of alpha because we become too aroused. Alpha waves are very useful to us. Therefore, we have to study about alpha waves much. When we meditate, it is growing, increasing. Frequency range 9 to 13 hertz per second. Too much. It also, if there's too much activity of alpha waves, what will happen? Daydreaming, inability to focus, too relaxed. Too relaxed means sometimes we will sleep while meditating. It is completely went high situation. We have to balance it. Balancing is doing through meditation. Too little. Many mental diseases, anxiety, high stress, insomnia, these are mental diseases. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, is a common chronic and long-lasting disorder in which a person has uncontrollable, reoccurring thoughts, obsession, and behaviors, compulsions that he or she feels the urge to repeat over and over, repeating. Optimal relaxation. When we balance it, we get relaxation. It must be balanced through meditation. Theta waves, they are found in dreaming, creativity, meditation, paranormal phenomena, out-of-body experiences, shamanic journeys. Theta brain waves occur most often in sleep, but are also dominant in deep meditation. It acts as our gateway to learning and memory. In theta, we are in a dream, vivid imagery, intuition and information beyond our normal conscious awareness. When we sleep, sometimes we see dreams. We haven't seen those things in this life, but we see very amazing things. This mind is creating different kinds of pictures, forms. They are very connected to the previous births also. They join parts of the pictures and create new form, new picture. We haven't seen like dragon. In dreams we will see dragon. We haven't seen, no? Sometimes we have seen in previous births. Those things are coming into the mind. Sometimes very amazing pictures are coming into the mind, forms. The mind is creating, like boys are creating some pictures, joining various kinds of parts, sections. So in theta position, is it if it is in a higher level, the mind is creating those kinds of things. Frequency range is 4 to 8 hertz, slow. Too much ADHD, depression, hyperactivity, impulsivity, inattentiveness. If the students are in the classroom not attentive, it means theta waves are working high. Teacher is teaching. I am teaching, but you are not listening. You are thinking about other things. You are moving here and there. You are having various kinds of thoughts. Can't concentrate because of theta waves. Optimal creativity, emotional connection, intuition, relaxation. How to manage? Through meditation. Here some theta state. Theta waves are showing in this picture with electricity, like bulbs. In the brain, there are bulbs. Light is there. Delta waves. Delta brain waves are slow, loud brain waves, low frequency and deeply penetrating, like a drum beat. They are generated in deepest meditation and dreamless sleep. These are the slowest recorded brain waves in human beings. They are found most often in infants as well as young children. As we age, we tend to produce less delta even during deep sleep. They are associated with the deepest levels of relaxation and restorative healing sleep. They have also been found to be involved in unconscious bodily functions such as regulating heartbeat and digestion. Frequency range is 0 to 3 per second, very slow. Too much activity of delta waves, brain injuries, learning problems, inability to think, severe ADHD, attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, is a brain disorder. So mental diseases are coming if these waves are highly working. Too little, inability to regenerate body, inability to revitalize the brain, poor sleep, sometimes difficult to sleep. You also have that problem, no? Can't sleep well. Because of these brain waves, hyperactivity or low activity. It is a kind of mental disease. Can't sleep. Overnight not sleeping. How about last night? Did you sleep well? I think you have slept. Sometimes you were thinking about this meditation retreat. I have to go there. Whole night you couldn't sleep because the thought is coming into the mind. When I was young, we were organizing a trip. Previous day I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about the trip. Whole night I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about the trip. In this manner, some brain waves are working high. At that time can't sleep. If it is lower, in that time also difficult to sleep. We have to manage. If our mind is peaceful and calm, we can sleep well. As you sleep, I think you are sleeping well. Because your mind is very peaceful and calm. If it is having lots of problems, confused, can't sleep. Through meditation we can control. If we control delta waves, immune system, natural healing, restorative, deep sleep, everything will come to us. Gamma brain waves are the fastest of brain waves, high frequency, like a flute, and relate to simultaneous processing of information from different brain areas. It passes information rapidly, and as the most subtle of the brain wave frequencies, the mind has to be quiet to assess it. Gamma was dismissed as spare brain noise until researchers discovered it was highly active when in a state of universal love, altruism, and the higher virtues. This is the last one, gamma waves. It was found recently. Earlier, scientists couldn't find it. Finally, they found it as the fifth one. It is speculated that gamma rhythms modulate perception and consciousness, and that a greater presence of gamma relates to expanded consciousness and spiritual emergence. In spiritual emergence, this gamma wave is well controlled. Even Buddha, Arahants, they have completely controlled gamma waves. If brain waves are out of balance, what may be the result? When our brain waves are out of balance, there will be corresponding problems in our emotional or neuron physical health. Over-arousal in certain brain areas is linked with anxiety disorders, sleep problems, nightmares, hypervigilance, impulsive behavior, anger, aggression, agitated depression, chronic nerve pain, and many mental diseases if they are not controlled. Meditation trains your brain waves into balance. Over the long term, traditional methods such as meditation and yoga train your brain waves into balance. When I come into this hall, I saw a group of people practicing some kinds of body movements with silence mode, down hall, in the main hall. It also will support to the control brain waves. They take their hands slowly up and down like that. I saw, Tai Chi, that one. Yeah, very good. That one also supporting to manage the brain waves, so balance the brain waves. Of the newer methods, brain wave entertainment is an easy, low-cost method to temporarily alter your brain wave state. When we control our brain waves, physical diseases and mental diseases can be cured. Now in hospitals in the UK and America, they are instructing to the patients to meditate. Even the cancer can be cured using brain waves. We can send our mental energy to the place where the cancer is occurred. We use our brain energy, our electricity to cure the cancer. If you have any pain in any part of your body, after meditating, take few minutes. Think, there's a pain, I have to cure it. Send brain waves, mental energy, electricity to that place, and think few minutes, cure it, cure it, cure it. Remove the disorder, remove the problem. It will work well. Try to do. Try to do. Even this moment you will have pain problem, knee problem, backside problem. No, let's do. Let's practice. As practitioners have known for centuries, and scientists can now prove the benefit of meditation are profound. Meditation is perhaps the most crucial instrument to harness the power of thought, cultivate more peace, clarity, and happiness. Mind strength is one of the most empowering tools we can employ to impact and improve all aspects of life. Brain activity during meditation. I will stop from here, or else I will take lots of time for this discussion. These things are very important to us. Scientifically proved the value of meditation. We can balance our brain waves doing meditation. It will produce worldly happiness and also sansaric happiness. We can reach to the final goal, we can concentrate, we can earn deep absorption, samadhi, deep concentration. While we are doing, automatically we get results as we expect in this life. Health and other peace, happiness, everything will come to us. Okay, now do you need a cup of tea? It's better, no? It's better, yeah. Outside they have prepared cup of tea. After having it, you come back here, then we start meditate again. See you again. Bless of triple gems. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.